So I'm Caroline Joire. I'm the country leader of Kiabi India. I've been in India for 15 years. I'm French. I've been working with different companies in the textile industry, opened my own at some point as well. And I joined Kiabi when we decided to open our own sourcing office in India, which was in 2019. And since then, I've been running the sourcing operation for Kiabi.
Great. It's a pleasure to meet you, Caroline. Probably now we'll go on to talk about how the industry is changing in terms of sustainability and how is that impacting the design and innovation space of the industry.
Absolutely. I think sustainability is nowadays like the top topic for many brands, especially European brands. So I think I can share more about, how in Europe textile brands have been challenged a lot on sustainable products. So the European Union is adding more and more rules and regulation taxes on the textile products. So there is a change in what the brands are looking for when they are looking for garments, especially in Asia. So there is a huge pressure for us to keep on innovating in sustainability, to have a green supply chain as well as green products, as we call them. The carbon impact is really something that everyone is looking at today. And the major part of the consumption of carbon is during the production of the garment. So each European brand is actually looking at its carbon emission, and we see that a big majority of it comes from the production that we have. Thus, producing in a sustainable way is becoming the most important thing today for European brands. Thus, we are really looking with our partners to develop innovative ways to produce sustainably here in India, but all around the world as well.
Great. So you just mentioned the EU regulations that are there. So there's also a very important concept with design for the environment that they have emphasized on. So firstly, how is the industry incorporating this design for environment part? Is it actually viable, and what are the key challenges? Because I know we would not be at 100% level right now when it comes to that. So where do we stand, and what are the challenges that we have in the coming way?
Actually, you point something very important, is that sustainability starts with design, definitely. You need to design a product that is sustainable. So first, something that is durable, something that can be taken away for the longest time. That is what a lot of brands are focusing on. So first, to design a product that can be either sustainable in terms of recyclability, so on the fabrics, for example, or in durability, meaning that not a product that will be used for 2-3 washes and then be thrown away. It starts with this. It starts with the designers. Then it starts with the components, so the fabric, the trims that we use, and then it goes to the production. These are the 3 steps, definitely. So design has a huge part to take into building a sustainable product.
In terms of design, are there any innovations that are currently there in the industry?
Today, I believe linked to sustainability only on the components, but everyone is looking at AI, obviously, and this is a way as well to be more sustainable by producing garments using AI and not making samples, for example, that will not be used, etc. So in India, I feel we are still a little late on those developments. When we go to China, when we go to even like US, we see that every single brand, every single production unit is using AI to develop and to design. So that's something that we've been pushing our partners to use a lot, because definitely it's the future, and we are still a little back ahead, like compared to our neighbors that can be very performing.
Yeah. I was just speaking to Mr. Sunil, who mentioned that India is a little primitive in comparison to Vietnams and Cambodias of the world. So I think there's a long way to go.
Yes.
But maybe if you can shortlist or on the top of your head 2 things that the industry should focus on, maybe in terms of sustainability on one hand and in terms of design on the other hand.
Absolutely. So first of all, design, definitely AI. How to integrate AI in your design process, how to integrate 3D in the design process as well, so that we limit the number of samples that we make and limit our impact, and also be able to keep on offering new collections to the buyers, because today we know all about fast fashion, we know about all these big players that are able to propose every day hundreds of designs, new designs to the brands and to the customers. And those are the ones that are thriving today, not the ones that are producing collection during 6 months and things like that. Everything has been shortened, and AI is the only way to perform in that area. For sustainability, I would say two things. First, definitely green supply chain. Thankfully, India has been quite, I would say, advanced on that part. And compared to our neighbors, it's definitely a strength that today India has, and that's also why a lot of business is coming to India today, because we have like a possibility of having green supply chains with like renewable energy, with like water treatments, waste management. All those things are very, very important. And then for the sustainability, I would say work on the components. Today we are using raw material, virgin raw material. Tomorrow we will never use raw material. Waste will become our raw material. We need to learn how to use waste as a material for all that we produce.
I think that also calls for a lot of innovations to come in, and maybe the manufacturers to have some to some extent a free hand wherein they can also try, because the kind of recycled product that's coming out, that's not very strong in comparison, that's coarser in comparison to the virgin material. So definitely problems exist, but innovations will be coming out to solve these problems. So just one more question out of curiosity is that while you were talking about AI,
Yes.
so AI is important, we've heard that, and AI is the need of the industry. But do you think Indians or the workforce has that kind of skills wherein they use AI or they leverage AI into maybe design concepts or sustainability concepts?
I truly believe India is the source of all the IT innovations. Let's be honest, everyone comes to India for the skills of its employees in terms of IT. So AI cannot be, at the back of this. It has to get built even stronger. Today, US is clearly advanced compared to India, but if India puts the right time and amount to building AI, definitely it can be the number two very, very fast. So, and it has everything to do with it, because we also know that India is a creative country in terms of
Right.
textile, in terms of garments. Like this is where creativity comes from. So you need to continue having this very strong creativity, which is a huge strength for India, but linking it to efficient systems which are brought by AI, definitely.
Great. Thank you so much,
You're
Caroline.
most
Thank you for
welcome.
your
Thank
time.
you.
And it was a pleasure speaking to you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.